I just finished touring the final property.
The only hang up right now for me of moving in one fell swoop is the fact that the timeline is so tight. Hey there, I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute, man. I've been remiss to not make videos the past 2 months. It's been about 2 months, but it feels like a really short period of time that I've been away from making videos. I finally feel like I have the energy tonight to put this together. And rather than reflecting back on like everything that's transpired and narrating it, I thought I'd just go ahead and show you a few clips of things that were unfolding as they were happening. And starting with, I think the last thing I mentioned was that I might be moving to Seattle. I'm going to be moving really soon, even though I don't have a place to move yet. I have some news, and I figured I need to do a better job of keeping up with this channel because it's important. So I thought I would talk, share with you some of my thoughts, some news, and as I start putting books away. This is my first small box. I'm gonna start packing my books. Originally, I was thinking of packing room by room by room, but I realized that that might take too long, and the way that my mind is thinking is take things off walls, take things off bookcases to start. So the story goes like this. My last video shows my trip to Southern California, and just the Monday of that week, and my trip was on Wednesday through Friday, I got an invitation for a phone screen and had it scheduled for, when was it? It was on Thursday. Everything moved so fast from there, but it actually took the whole month of April. This phone screen went really well. As I noted in my last video at the park, I felt good about it. And then I believe it was following Monday after I wrapped up my trip, I got the email from the recruiter saying they want to move me to the next step and interview with the hiring manager. And I interviewed with the hiring manager the following Monday, which was mid-April. And in that time, I started this new spring weightlifting challenge or body challenge at my local gym. And I've been going to personal training now for my 4th week to learn how to use gym equipment properly. And I've been loving it. I've lost a few pounds, and I love that they also bookend that with proper nutrition and diet. So they help you track how much protein you're getting, water, and you register like your weight and how much fruit and vegetables you're eating, holding me to account. And I've been a lot better about food, and it's just a great way to get fit and get healthy, and I feel better. And plus my sewing as well, that started the week, I think it was on April 9th, if that was a Saturday. So I'm in week 4 of sewing at the local sewing school, or the Fashion Institute here in Portland, and I love it so much. I'll share the progress of the apron that I'm making. I'm almost done, and then we're moving on to making a bathrobe, or just like a lounge robe, and I bought fabric for that just today actually. I have to wash in cold water and let it dry. Anyways, so in the middle of April, I hired with an interview manager. I did prepare for it, and I got dressed up like formal business attire, video interview, and this is at a major retailer in Seattle, but for their technology department. And I felt good. I used ChatGPT to help me prepare for the interview and get my 5 use cases ready, pulled from my career background experience. I did feel good after my interview with the hiring manager. I felt I did very strongly, and apparently he did too, because just an hour after I interviewed with him, I got the word from the recruiter that he was really excited to move me along to the final round, which was a panel interview with 3 other individuals. And getting that scheduled took some time, but basically by the end of the 3rd week of April, I kind of knew I got the job. Just from the vibe of the interviewers, who were lovely, by the way, the panel. I'm excited to be joining this team. The people were very, just good people. And I got that energy vibe, and I felt like we jived really well. I just had one more final panel interview with somebody who couldn't join the panel. It was on Friday, I believe it was the last Friday of April. Anyways, I should start thinking about packing. Okay, so it was, let me just pull up the calendar because I feel like I can't even multitask. Yeah, so I had my final interview on the 23rd, and I had done most of the interviews by Friday the 18th. And I kind of knew, the reason I knew is because one of the interviewers, our conversation was going so well. At the end of it, I don't think she meant to like give it away, but she's like, she said, I really enjoyed talking to you, and that, you know, she hopes to see me soon. And she kind of like caught herself saying that. And then I also like enjoyed talking to her, and I felt good about it. I didn't have too many doubts. I was like, it would be a very off chance that I wouldn't get it. And then I interviewed on the 23rd of April, which was a Wednesday, with the final interviewer, and that conversation also went really well. Super nice guy who would be on the same team, and he also said the same thing, and said that he hopes to see me soon. So that was really reassuring to me. I felt like 99% chance I got this, 1% margin of error that I could be wrong. And let me see, on the following Monday, actually today is Saturday, May 3rd. So just this week on Monday is when I got the word that, you know, I got the job, and it was a verbal offer. We scheduled, this recruiter reached out, she scheduled a call with me. When was it? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't even remember. Time flies. I think it was on Wednesday. What did I do on Tuesday? But in any case, it was this week. We did a verbal discussion. I verbal accepted because the salary was within the target range of what I was looking for. It's on the low end of what I'm looking at for Seattle, but I'm just not getting any callbacks from employers in this area. I would not like to move, but I feel like beggars can't be choosers, and I'm in a position where if I let this go, I don't know when the next job opportunity is going to come. And in that time, I've managed to get my PMP certification. And as of today, well, actually as of yesterday, I got my Certified Scrum Master certification as well to, you know, build up my resume. I bought some packing equipment. And here's the thing is that I start in 2.5 weeks. And I need to move to Seattle. I'm packing now, but I have no place to move yet. So next week I'm driving up to Seattle. I've scheduled tours with several apartment properties. So I'll be staying overnight, splitting it up over 2 days. And I'll have to make a decision by the middle of next week where I'm going to live. It's a lot. It's a lot. This is a tighter timeline than I've ever had to deal with in terms of having to move. Well, actually, I've done a faster move before. It was in 2019 when I had to move to New Hampshire. I think I did that in less than 2 weeks. Good morning. It is Monday morning, 9 o'clock, 9:10, no, 9:17, 9:15. I'm about to head up to Seattle. My ETA says there should be 2 hours, 45 minutes, so I'll have hopefully ample amount of time, barring no car accidents or anything like that. I'm packed for the night and eager to check out the properties, but also really feeling even stronger after a poor night of sleep that maybe I should consider the small studio apartment for like, sorry, that's my car sensing. My car sensor is going off. Yeah, I'm feeling even stronger about renting like a $800 per month studio apartment and doing that for a year. I can use my personal savings that I would otherwise be spending to move in one fell swoop, and the early termination fee for my lease, since it's going to come out comparably the same, I feel like there could be opportunities to save also. I don't know. So my head is there, but I think since I've arranged this trip anyway, I'm going to move forward and see, just in case there's an absolutely amazing property for a decent price that makes it worth it. I don't know how realistic it is to be able to find movers in less than a week though. That will be an ordeal. Gonna get coffee.
I'm actually parked in the future residence parking lot. It was a little bit tricky getting here to find the right entrance, but I'm glad that I did. I'm early by 25 minutes, but no problem. That was actually not bad of a drive. I hit the road at 9:20. Well, I went to pick up coffee at 9:15, 9:20. I was on the road and got here at 12:15, so just like 2 hours. No, not 9, 15, 10, 11. Yeah, just under 3 hours. So like 2 hours and 50 minutes. Look at me, I can't even do math. Okay, so I'm gonna just call possibly to see if we can do an earlier tour. I'll give him a call, but we'll see. I should take my camera with me and do it, see what we find. All right, so time to tour.
I'm just waiting for my appointment. I'm early.
The living room is a lot smaller than where I live, and living and dining is kind of compressed together, but so this is my apartment.